Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Open Mic right here on Driving to the Top Productions. It's me and Rich, and right in the middle of the intro, we got a celebrity in the house. Let me introduce this guy real quick. I had to get this right. He represents the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Rays, Duval County. You can find his show, Spunky Spectrum Sports. He's also, let me get this right. I think he's a famous actor. You've seen him in a lot of movies. I mean, you've seen him in The Hangover, We're the Millers, Vacation, Rutherford Falls. He was in The Office. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ed Helms is in the house.
What?
He does pass as Ed Helms. What's up, Ken?
He could. Happy Cow Appreciation Day there, boys.
Especially for all you Chick-fil-A lovers.
Yeah, for all you Chick-fil-A people out there. My daughter is a manager for one of the Chick-fil-A's here in Waco. My wife, my other daughter, her husband, and my grandson all went to Chick-fil-A this evening dressed in cow t-shirts to get a free entree. So there's that.
I didn't even know.
There are pictures on Facebook. So,
well, what y'all go to at Chick-fil-A? I love the spicy sandwich with the nuggets. I love the Chick-fil-A sauce, and I guess it depends what shake I want to get. And I'm obsessed with the waffle fries. That's really my go-tos at Chick-fil-A, with the biggest Dr. Pepper I can get.
Either spicy sandwich or a Cobb salad. I know that's two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Spicy sandwich or a Cobb salad and a diet lemonade.
I'll tell you this. We are not Chick-fil-A fans in this household. Last time we went to Chick-fil-A a couple years ago, my next door neighbor, a couple of our neighbors, Mom and I wanted banana pudding milkshake. And it was gross. That milkshake was probably the worst milkshake I've ever tasted in my life.
You caught it on a bad day then. That's a phenomenal milkshake, dude. You caught him on a bad day. You had to have.
I love
that's
that
a great shake.
Hey, Rich, throw that comment about it's National Cow Day up. That is the best comment of the day. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, MDE.
Kind of crew we got around here.
Did she move out?
Oh,
watch this, man.
So I mean, it's crazy. I don't know how many of you guys saw the Spain-France World Cup semifinal today.
France surrendered.
Oh, by the way, it's Bastille Day in France, and I think Paris might be rioting tonight.
Well, I mean, they were the cup favorites, weren't they? I mean, it was supposed to be them and Argentina in the final. Even Halad said, "Hey, look, they're going to win this tournament."
Look, you can't win it all. You already won the European title. You back to back. You can't win both. No, you're too greedy.
Well, didn't Spain go Euro World Cup Euro 2008, 2010, 2012?
So I mean, the cool thing about this semifinal group is this is the first time in World Cup history the 1 through 4 seed coming into the cup were all in the semifinal.
Jagwagon alert. Jagwagon alert. Jagwagon alert.
There's a jag off in the comment.
We need a siren to play. When
Ken, you got to remember, man. I mean, this shouldn't surprise anybody. This has been an absolute cup full of upsets. Brazil gets dumped early. Argentina gets dumped early.
Brazil getting dumped was not an upset. They have not been playing well on the world stage for.
Well, that's true, but they're a blue chip team that people expected to go a lot further.
Argentina plays tomorrow against England.
And
what do you say again?
Wait a minute. Wait. Spain won their
Yes.
whatever their country won last big trophy. So Spain is not a surprise here.
No, I mean, but France was the odds-on favorite to win the whole shebang.
Yeah,
so,
France was the money line favorite.
And to win 2-0. Snoop Damn Poop, what's up? Yep, it's the real Ken. To win 2-0, dude, I mean, that's an ass whooping at that level.
I mean, the game was old. Well, I mean, France largely did nothing in the game, which surprised everyone.
Mbappe got to act like a complete tool when he
Mbappe shouldn't have even played. His ankle was all balled up.
Well, I don't think Mbappe was the problem, but obviously France didn't have enough midfielders dealing with Pedri, Rodri, and Dani Olmo. But
I mean, France was supposed to be the super loaded team, and obviously they weren't. I mean, tomorrow's game should be good. England Argentina. I mean, there's so many storylines with that game. It's not
I mean that rivalry's been spicy since 1966 when those sides played at Wembley, when the late Argentine captain was sent off. Then, of course, we know the Falklands War, 1982, Diego Maradona, hand of God. 98, David Beckham's controversial red card where Diego Simeone may have tricked him, who knows. And then Beckham says, hold my beer, I'm going to, 4 years later. So there's political and football pressure. It's the biggest, I would argue, and not just that, but Lionel Messi, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, it is to me, and I'm a football fan, the biggest World Cup semifinal in history, bar none. Find me a bigger one. Find me a bigger one.
I mean, it's huge. It's definitely one of the hugest ones I can ever remember. I mean, I'm forgetting I'm old, but dude, this is gonna be huge. I mean, and the thing is, like, people go, "Oh, Argentina's just Messi." No, it's not. They've got a lot of skill. But the comment's right. Spain, they won Euro. They won the Euro Cup. They're legit. But France was the machine, man. They were supposed to be the machine, and today they got Wapamal. I mean, he's right. It was just. It just, I mean, they were the betting odds on France to win today was like 98%. I mean, they were the favorite going into this game. I mean,
Vegas won their money.
Dude, there's no way. Spain was favored.
Spain was getting they were getting no respect though, man. France, from what I was seeing, France was just getting all the love, and I didn't get it because. Spain's another one of those teams that even the casual fan realizes Spain was super good and could compete with anybody.
I think the reason, Rich, is because Spain didn't come out firing on all cylinders when the Cup started. Their initial game wasn't great. They had to escape a few, a lot of really close games for them. Whereas France came in and Mbappe with Kylian was just scoring left and right. They had their way with everyone they played pretty much, except Senegal, which you expect that. But I mean, they were the machine.
Adalie, that was his sixth goal of the tournament. So I mean, it's not like they're quiet.
No, but they weren't dominant early in the tournament.
They didn't have to be. They just had to win.
But I know. But what I'm saying though, Adam, is that's why people, when they look at Spain and France, said, look. France has been dominant this whole tournament. Spain's been good, yes. They've been winning, but they haven't been dominant. Whereas France has just been having their way with people. That's why they were the machine that was supposed to win it, and they were the buzzsaw. Well, the buzzsaw showed to have no teeth today. That's that's how it goes with these tournaments. Like
Spain's,
you see it all the time. Look at the NFL. We get that team like, they're the hot hand coming to the playoffs, and they're one and done.
Spain's midfield it's like the number one shutdown in this tournament so far.
But Adam, you're speaking fact versus what perception was of the tournament. Perception was Spain was getting off slow. They weren't form. They weren't, they're going to go far, but they don't have the firepower to deal with the machine that is France. You're talking reality versus the talking points of all the pundits across the globe. who watch this game, now the guys who broke down numbers will go like, well, wait a minute. That'd be you. Wait a minute. This midfield's been phenomenal. Yeah, they've only been winning 1-0. They do what they have to win, but don't count them out. But the rest of the football world's like, yeah, but the machine, man. The machine.
I mean, this is the first time France also was down 1-0 in this whole tournament too.
Yeah. It's been a great tournament. Look, this has been a phenomenally successful tournament across all levels, even with the controversies. Every World Cup has controversies. Don't let people like, oh my God, all the controversies in this cup. What else is new?
Where is tomorrow's game being played?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
The Banes.
So this is funny. They put both of the semifinal games inside, and then they're going to play the final outside.
Outside, yeah.
And the third place game's in Miami.
Yeah, third place game. So I mean,
we might get Harry Kane and
Messi
and Mbappe in the final in the third
place game. Yeah, which will be a phenomenal third place game too.
Better yet, we get Harry. Better yet, we get Mbappe and Lionel Messi for
No, that's not better.
No,
that's not happening.
No.
But you know what, guys? I know for some people are like, oh man, all this football / soccer talk.
Dude,
There is an NFL piece of this though, where the NFL is benefiting. Because they had to spend all this money, like about $4 million a stadium for these indoor stadiums or these turf stadiums, so including MetLife. Not only did they put the grass in, but they got the technology to keep the grass there full time. I'm hoping that like NRG, SoFi, and all these places, they keep the natural grass. Like, don't go back to the turf. Keep the natural grass. It's better for the players. There's a reason why FIFA, the biggest sports agency or the sports, conglomerate, whatever in the world,
wait a minute,
natural grass for their games.
What? Why are you throwing me under the bus?
Well, because Forehead's not here.
I mean, he's not wrong. No one cares
because Forehead's not here. He's got to pick on someone, Dylan. You're the scapegoat.
I mean, no one cares about the third place game except.
Wait, Adam, that's not Dylan. That's Ed Helms.
Ed Helms no one cares about the third place game except for the two teams playing and the people who actually go to it. The rest of the world can care less. It's an afterthought. He's right. It's an afterthought. Not many people are going to watch it. Sometimes it's not even really televised where people even care because the final is what everyone cares about. But look at if France comes up in third place, though, that's something. That's a little something they can hang on the mantle. They get their little medal. Bronze. But this has been a phenomenal World Cup.
Participation trophy, yay!
I may be the only person paying attention to this, guys, and I'm completely changing topics. The front runner for the AL MVP just took a fastball off his left hand.
Yeah, you're the only one paying attention.
Jordan?
Caminero.
Uh-oh.
Just took a fastball right off his left hand while he was hitting.
From Skeens?
No, from
Riley O'Brien.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Needless to say, he's out. They took him out.
Vargas pinch run.
Anyway, Rich has 3 trivia for us all. So I say we do one now, and then do one like 9:30, and then we'll do one to close out the store. We have 4. Okay.
Oh, so we have 4. One should be relatively easy. One should take like 2 minutes.
Is that all right? Is that all right, guys? If we do that?
Yeah, let's knock one out.
Group project.
So, group growth project. Okay, so let's do the middle of the road one first. 9 players have 17 or more seasons hitting over 300. 9 major league players had 17 or more seasons hitting over 300. Name them.
Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn's not one?
No.
Mark Grace?
I'm sorry?
Mark Grace?
No.
Who is Rod Carew?
No. Actually, no. I'm sorry. You did say Tony Gwynn, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he is the only current era player on this list. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, so we're
Oh
going
my God.
over.
I was gonna say, I was like, maybe he only played 14 seasons.
No, he had 19.
Who's taking? Well, wait,
Are any of MDE's answers correct? Just so we know.
Cobb, yes. None of the other ones.
I was gonna say
Cobb is number 1 on the list with 23. No. The next one.
What about Honest Wagner?
Honest Wagner would not be on the list.
Really?
He had 15.
What about
He had 15.
What about
He had 15.
What about Eddie Collins?
Sorry? Eddie Collins had 20. He's number 2 on the list.
That's what I just said, MDE. That's what I just said.
So we have the top 3.
Who is
Cobb, Collins, and Gwynn.
Who is Charlie Hustle?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
No on which one? Both of them?
No on both.
Okay.
I can tell you this: 2 should be relatively obvious. The other 4 you're gonna really have to go back in your mind a little
Who's Cap Anson?
Anson had 19. He's tied for 3rd. That's not one of the obvious ones.
What about Come on. What about Ted Williams?
I don't think
there's one of the ones I thought was pretty obvious. Ted Williams,
Lou Gehrig, and Babe Ruth in the comments.
I don't think Lou Gehrig played 17 seasons.
No.
Neither one of them's on the list, though.
Who is Paul Molitor?
No, way too recent.
Stan the Man in the comments.
Stan the Man just came out. Yeah, he's in there.
What
he
number?
had 18. So did Ted Williams. So we have 5. We have 6 of the 9.
Who is? I don't know if he played enough years, but Roberto Clemente.
Nope, he had 15.
Dang it! Fudge! Poop! Done.
Not
Joe?
DiMaggio.
Damn, I've never seen that outburst before.
That's a new one.
Wait till you see the red face on Friday night, boys. Ken, we're having trivia on Friday night for Dylan and Rich.
Yeah,
and they let me come up with the questions.
Oh, they're fucked.
Yeah, when I beat.
Yeah, they're fucked.
How many more do we got, Rich?
Say again.
We got 6 and 9.
We have 3 left. One that's tied for 3rd, one that's tied for 6th, and then the one that's in 9th.
Who's Tris Speaker?
Tris Speaker has had 18. One
I'm
had
gonna
19, one had 17.
I'm gonna throw one of the biggest names. What about Babe Ruth?
I think we already.
Nah, he's already been guessed.
Okay.
Tris Speaker, by the way, was in the right era of the other 2.
I don't even know what year Tris Speaker played.
Probably.
Tris Speaker was in the teens and 20s.
Oh God, yeah, I'm not.
You mean 2000?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Rogers Hornsby.
Ed Roush, no. Rogers Hornsby, yes.
Oh God.
And to be honest, if any of you get this 9th one, I know you looked it up.
What
I'll
about
just
Pat
wave my
Trainer?
little white flag.
Napoleon Lajoie.
Nap Lajoie, one of the best second basemen of all time.
Okay.
So it's Ty Cobb, Eddie Collins, Tony Gwynn, Rogers Hornsby, Cap Anson, Stan Musial, Ted Williams, Tris Speaker, and Nap Lajoie.
Good guesses from the comments without looking them up, though. Kudos. So guys, I want to ask a quick question real quick. So we were talking about the World Cup, and I brought up briefly. Do you think that these World Cup stadiums that had turf prior to the World Cup and switched to natural grass should A, keep it, and B, wield it?
We know.
Should, yes.
I think it's going to go to a vote because originally, Ken, they came out and said we're not going to keep the grass.
Because not only did they paid like I think the average I saw was $4 million per stadium to rip out their turf they had, to lay the foundation and lay the grass, and then they got equipment for the grass, like the ultraviolet light stuff, the faux sunlight stuff, and the watering systems to maintain the grass indoors. So I mean, they've got infrastructure now to do it that they didn't have before. These stadiums.
MD, there's been a lot more injuries ever since turf came around, though.
Yeah, turf. I mean, everyone complains about the turf. I mean, I think if you've got a way forward to keep the grass. Why don't
is there any way to look up that stat?
Oh, well, we can ask Ross.
Let me see. I think so.
That's what I was just saying, MD. Grass is way better. I just didn't.
Okay, NFL data shows a significantly higher risk of non-contact lower extremity injuries on artificial turf compared to natural grass. On average, players suffer a 28% higher rate of non-contact injuries, with up to 70% higher rates of foot and ankle injuries. During the 2021 and 2022 seasons, which is the most recent data I found, the incidence rate was 1.42 lower extremity injuries per game on artificial turf versus 1.22 per game on natural grass. Although the injuries sustained on turf generally carry a higher likelihood of requiring season-ending surgery such as ACL reconstruction or Achilles repair.
2012 through 2016 analysis found a 16% increase in lower extremity injuries per play on synthetic turf. Non-contact injuries run about 20% higher per play on turf. From the NFLPA data for 2022 season, non-contact lower extremity injury rate was 0.048 per 100 plays on turf versus 0.035 on grass. So yeah, I mean it's evident. Grass is way better. So now that these teams have this equipment and they've just run grass for the last 40 days, 50 days, plus in these stadiums, do they keep it? I mean, and look, MetLife should be a no-brainer. You're an outdoor stadium. You should keep the grass. There's no reason you're an outdoor stadium on turf. I mean, Green Bay can have it. MetLife can have it, right? But I mean, for these indoor stadiums, Mark Davis just said recently that he's going to move Allegiance or make sure Allegiance grass because of injury. So I mean, the Raiders are like, we're going to grass, and we weren't even in the World Cup.
By the way, I think Gillette's going back to turf. I don't think it would be feasible. I mean, it could work, but you really think the Jets and Giants could play 17 games a year?
Yes.
Combined on grass.
And for Gillette, yes, Green Bay does grass. Chicago does grass. The Vikings, when they played outdoor, played on grass.
I just remember, I'd like whenever Whippeals is at Heinz Field or Acrisure Stadium, whatever we're calling it. After that, they need to replace the whole thing. After the Whippeals, that's 4 games of football on it all day long. Those high school kids
4 games a day for 3 days. Yeah,
it's 1 day. It's 1 day, all 4 games, Rich.
Well, that was for 3 days.
No, it's 1 day.
All I know is that Pitt and the Steelers can play on the field at the same time and not have much of an issue. It's the same number of games if you put the Jets and the Giants on the field at the same time. So can it be done? You just have to take care of the field right. I was on the turf at FedEx when Robert Griffin was there. That field was horrible. That field was like driving down the Pennsylvania Turnpike. There was no smoothness to it at all.
I mean, when you look at these fields they just put in for the World Cup, they're pristine. I mean, they are at that level. FIFA has the highest standards of any organization on the planet for their field. We know we can do it. We've got the technology. They've got the hybrid system that works for the grass in these stadiums. I mean, look at the NFL looking at the numbers we just read, Rich. I mean, how is this even a debate for the NFL?
And
The
also
NFL should be demanding.
Also remember that I don't know why Heinz Field didn't do this, but you were only allowed to have a soccer game if you built the field according to FIFA rules.
Yes.
So the field had to be an extra 20 yards wide on both sides.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know why.
Okay, well, yes and no. That's a problem for domestic play like MLS. MLS can cheat it a little bit for league play. But
I'm just telling you, like that's the way these stadiums built, though, Ken. Like SoFi built that way, Seattle built that way, Gillette built that way. They all built that way on purpose so they could do World Cups.
Yes, but some of the older stadiums did not, actually
they
Atlanta,
don't have, and they didn't have a
FIFA game. Wasn't playing on natural grass; they were playing on turf for MLS games because domestic. They said, "Well, we can let it go," but they couldn't host international friends. So it's interesting the way the domestic leagues kind of bend it a little bit, but yeah, the idea was to host World Cups in all these stadiums after '94, and they saw, wow, look how much money we can make. I mean, because look at all these cities made tons of money. Don't think Boston didn't make a buttload of money with the Tartan Army drinking Sam Adams dry. You know, they did. And the hotels and the food and everything else they made money off of.
I mean, England came in right after them.
Yeah. I mean, they should keep these natural grass surfaces. You've already got the investment was made for you to switch by FIFA. Right? Well, you did it for FIFA. You made the investment. They should keep it. And does it cost more to maintain than turf does year in and year out? Yes. But hey, is it worth it now when the star player you're paying $20 million a year doesn't tear an ACL? Most stuff. I don't know why the NFLPA is not jumping up and down on their tables saying you must do this.
I think the NFLPA would want grass played, but the owners have got other issues. Marcus, I've got one for you. Out of the 5 of us here, who would have the fastest 40-yard dash time?
Me. Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Why do you think that? You know I run 5Ks, mate.
Because I'm the shit.
Huh?
Because I'm the shit.
You got to remember too, Dylan. 5Ks don't have anything to do with 120 feet running.
I help coach high school football. With my size and my age, I can outrun some of our damn guys that can run a 4.2. I can still run faster than them guys.
Here's the one thing I can tell you. Here's the one thing I can tell you about me. In my prime, my senior year of high school, I ran 5.1. So that tells you right there.
I'm giving it to Dylan. He actually runs.
It ain't me. I can tell you that.
I would have the fastest mile time, but I think Marcus would beat me in a 40-yard dash.
Yeah. Are you more a distance runner or a short-term runner, Mark?
I'm a 5K runner.
Short-term.
So you're a 40 guy. But anyway, I just want to let you know Gillette Stadium has already removed the grass, and they're going back to AstroTurf.
In track, I've done 800-meter run, mile relay, mile run, and I was on the 40-yard dash.
Jerry Jones will also return to turf. And MetLife status, despite its notorious reputation for play injuries, MetLife Stadium is also expected to discard the World Cup grass once the tournament concludes.
That's terrible. That's actually terrible. That's like the worst decision they could make.
Yeah.
Forget player safety. You know what? I don't care about the money.
And the NFL Players Association is pissed off because they're going back to the turf.
Yeah, they should be, because like the whole thing will cost more. Like, dude, the poorest team in the league clears $1 billion in profit.
So, and then also 92% of the players are pissed off that they're not keeping the grass.
Right.
What should that tell the owners? Like, why are they doing this?
Because they're saying it costs too much to maintain. But look at it; they paid roughly $4 million to tear it out, and now you maintain the grass. Now, how much does it cost to maintain the grass throughout the season? That's a good question. But it costs us money. You're clearing $1 billion a season in profit. I mean, so let's say it costs you $20 million a year to maintain the grass playing surface.
Because places like Gillette hold Kenny Chesney 2 shows every year. On turf, it's a lot easier to have that grass pop back up than having all that sit on that real grass. That's Gillette's reasoning. Concerts.
That's stupid, but still.
I'm just saying what the owners are saying.
I think it's nice to look at. It feels good to walk on and all that, but it's so fucking dangerous if you fall or slide on it. We've had more injuries playing on turf than natural grass. I'm more of a natural grass guy. You ain't got to worry about more injuries on that and freaking road burn and all that other bullshit.
I mean, yeah, but wait, when are they holding these concerts? Are they during the NFL season?
No, they're in the off season.
Well, then who cares? They take the grass out in the off season. They put tarps down. Big fucking deal.
It's $250,000 to remove one piece of sod.
Not every time. Sometimes they put those little like puzzle piece things.
Yeah.
Like when the Astro.
And if they're doing concerts and they have real grass, they might not want it to turn into Los Angeles Stadium after the Grateful Dead.
But look, they can put stuff over the turf. And then and all that.
No, that went over your heads.
Yeah,
I got it.
But look at
it could cost us maybe we'll just say $10 million a year. Okay, so you're going to spend $10 million a year on grass, or you could take your $20 million a year running back or wide receiver, or God forbid your quarterback, and now lose them for a full season, which is a bigger investment. I mean, come on.
I mean, Kenny Chesney brings in a lot of money.
This is where you get pissed off at NFL owners. You find it hard to, fight for them on certain things because, like, you get stuff like this, or like, dude, for the beer they're charging you, off a tap beer, 16-ounce beer, a pint, they're paying maybe $1 for that beer, and it's for the purchase of the keg, the staff. Well, they're not even paying staff; they volunteer.
Usually like Airmark is brought in. They're not paid by the stadium.
Right, but the revenue is kept by the team. The team is making about 14.
I don't think they do they?
The teams keep concession revenue. And on a beer, which costs them about $1 to pour, they're charging $15 to $16 is about the average. They're clearing anywhere from $14 to $15 a beer for a tap beer. I mean, they're clearing $1 billion a year in profit on average per team. You're telling me you can't take $20 million and put it towards a better playing surface and not injure your players and protect your investment? So when you hear stuff like that, and then you look at, dude, for what you pay for a beer, Adam, at a football game, you can almost buy a case of beer. For one year,
buy a whole 30-pack of beer.
$17.50 at a Saints game.
Yeah, the average case of beer in the United States for domestic, they say, cost between it was $18 and $28. I think is the price for an average case for a case of domestic beer, up to $50 for an import beer. So you buy 2 beers at a football stadium.
They take 35 to 55% of the revenue.
Who does?
The team.
Right, and they keep all that. That's theirs. And they're making $15 a beer.
They take 35 to 55%, so they're making eight to anywhere from $5 to $8 off each beer sold.
Yeah, because they set the price. So it's ridiculous. Like you look at this stuff, and you're like, why can't you? It makes it really hard to kind of fight on the owner's behalf for certain things, right? Because sometimes we're like, hey, the players just need to play, and they're making tons of money. Look, the owners are making about $1 billion a year for an NFL franchise. You can't spend an extra $10 or $20 million a year to protect your $60 million a year quarterback.
Here's one for you. For small market teams like the Pittsburgh Pirates, local tickets and food revenues are often large enough to cover the entire team's active payroll.
Yeah.
That's...
I think it's a mistake. They should stick to the natural grass. And the NFLPA needs to make that a sticking point for the next collective bargaining agreement. They really do.
Okay, Rich, what do you have for us?
Yeah, what's another trivia, buddy?
Okay. Considering the fact that tonight's the All-Star game, you knew I had to do a little bit of All-Star trivia. So, there are 11 MLB players who have played in at least 15 All-Star games. Name them.
Who is Henry Aaron?
What's the question?
At the top of the list with 25.
Barry Bonds.
No.
Really?
What's the question?
Willie Mays.
What is the question?
There are 11 players, or 16 players, excuse me. 16 players that have played in at least 15 All-Star games. Name them. We got to get the peanut butter out of Adam's ear pods.
Ryan Sandberg?
Cal Ripken, yes. He had
Sandberg?
19.
Willie Mays.
Sorry?
Sandberg?
Mays had 24. Sandberg, no.
Pete Rose.
Sandberg had 12. I can tell you that one.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, 17.
Roberto.
Nope.
Clemente had 15, yes.
Ozzie. Okay, from the comments, we have Willie Mays, Stan Musial, Ozzie Smith.
What about Yogi?
Yeah.
What about Yogi?
Musial, yes, he had 24. Ozzie had 15. Ripken was already said. He had 19. Mantle had 20.
Oh, damn. No, somebody said
Derek Jeter?
There is only one pitcher on this list.
Greg Maddux.
I will tell you that. Berra's the only one. Dang, MDE, what are you doing, man?
Can we ban him because he's still
Wait,
all
for
answers?
the pitcher, how many did Greg Maddux have?
DiMaggio, no. Berra, no.
I will never ban MDE just to let anyone know.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah. Seriously, there's only one pitcher out of this group.
Mariano Rivera.
I'm sorry?
Which era?
50s to 70s.
Okay, so it's not Maddux.
Ricky Rollins.
Oh, who was that knuckleballer back in the day?
Tim Wakefield was way before that. Way after.
Oh, no. Knuckleball in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I can't think of his name.
Hoyt Wilhelm?
Hoyt Wilhelm.
No.
Right.
We have the top five. We have one that's tied for fifth. We have three that have 18 and one that has 17.
Derek Jeter?
No. Williams, no. Or Williams, yes. I'm sorry.
Derek
Williams,
Jeter?
yes.
Wait,
Jeter,
which
no.
Williams was that?
Say again?
Which Williams was that?
Ted.
Billy Williams.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, Bill.
For the Reds.
Huh?
Sandy Koufax?
Koufax
No.
didn't pitch that much.
No, I think it's not. I'm trying to think of other.
What about Nolan Ryan?
No.
I was gonna say.
K-line is correct, yes.
I was gonna make a joke and say Jose Canseco.
How many All-Star games did Ernie Banks play?
I think Ernie Banks played in like 13 or 14. He's not on the list, though.
Yes.
Yaz is on the
too many
list.
Cubs on the list. Unfortunately.
There's three left.
What?
Two infielders and a pitcher. I'll give you that.
Is this pitcher American League or National League?
One Marischal? No.
Nope.
Is he in the Hall?
All three
Good
of
job,
these guys
Patty.
are in the Hall of
Good.
Fame.
Okay.
Good job,
What-
Patty.
Yeah,
What
all
era?
three of these guys are in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, with that many All-Star games, you'd probably think they're the Hall.
Ryan Sandberg is not on the list. We already asked that one.
He played in 12.
I don't know if he played in 15. but Roberto Alamo.
No.
Am I?
What about Oral Hershiser?
No way. No way.
No, sir.
We're not early enough.
None of these
pitchers,
guys.
okay?
None of these guys are from this century players.
Johnny. Oh wait. Johnny Bench didn't play in 15, right?
He did not.
Okay.
Robin Yount, no.
You said the position players were both infielders, correct? Oh, yeah. Brooks Robinson.
Brooks Robinson is one of them, yes. One infielder, one pitcher.
What about Frank Robinson?
No. Frank
Joe
Robinson was
Morgan.
an outfielder.
Who is Joe Morgan?
No. The funny part is you guys haven't even hit around it. That's the funny part.
I asked for help for the pitcher, but you didn't give it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did give you, National League.
Well, that helps.
Does that help at all? The infielder is American League. The pitcher is National League.
Who's Don Drysdale?
No. Right era, wrong guy.
Oh. Tom Seaver?
I have no idea. Without cheating.
Let me see if I can give you guys another hint that's not going to completely blow it. Okay. The infielder played for two different teams. The pitcher played with one team his entire career. Does that help you guys at all?
Bob Gibson, but that'd be too late. No, he didn't play in 15, right? No.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Palmer.
No, sir.
Oh, wrong
Not
league.
Bill Faulkner. He's played in both national and American. Not Don Mattingly, is it?
Sir?
Don Mattingly?
No.
Too late.
Rod Carew? Rod Carew played like 18, 19 All-Star games with the Twins.
Rod Carew played in 18 All-Star games. That's your infielder.
That's an American League pitcher? Wait, yeah.
No, it's a National League pitcher. See, I hate giving this clue because I can almost guarantee it's going to blow it.
Well, just give it.
He holds the record for the most wins by a left-handed pitcher.
Steve Coleman? Oh, Warren Spahn, you idiot.
Warren Spahn.
Okay.
So it's Aaron, Mays, Musial, Mantle, Ripken, Carew, Yaz, Williams, Rose, Kaline, Brooks Robinson, Spahn, Vera, Clemente, Rose, and Ozzie Smith.
Sweet.
Yeah, I knew a bunch of those were going to be really easy, but I figured there would be a few that were tough, and I was right.
Yep, you were correct. They were tough.
That was a good one, Rich.
Appreciate that. By the way, I just saw something come across from one of the writers from The Athletic, who is a Southern California guy, that says that the Pirates and the Padres are in talks for a deal for Mason Miller.
I mean, we just made room in our bullpen by getting rid of Cam Miller.
Hey, I got news for you. You can just walk his happy ass right into that closer spot the minute he walks in the door.
But I've got a question. What would AJ Preller want for Mason Miller? Because Mason Miller is the best closer in baseball right now. No question.
I'll tell you what.
You have to give up an extra base since August.
If it was me, He can have Ozuna. He can have Password. And he can have Mitch Keller.
That's not going to be enough to bring in a number one closer, Rich. This is going to be a blockbuster. Man. This is going to be a blockbuster. This is going to be 3 or 4 top prospects down in the minors, and maybe
wait.
And maybe O'Neal Cruz.
What did he give up to get him?
The number one prospect in all baseball right now, or one.
Right, one guy,
and a bunch of other good ones.
Doesn't matter. What's up, Papa?
I mean,
do you want to come on, buddy?
If he wants a bunch of double and triple, if he wants a bunch of double and triple A guys, send them. Go ahead.
I'm gonna send him the link.
I bet you O'Neal Cruz to be part of this deal.
No, I'll tell you who might be.
I wouldn't let that be part of the deal.
Why do you want to give up nothing to get the best closer in the game?
Why would you want nothing?
Why would you want nothing in return?
I'm not saying they're going to want nothing in return. You give them Password. You give them a couple other minor leaguers. You give them Ozuna.
Why does anybody want that so bad? Garbage. When they have
Ozuna's
like enough people to.
Well, you're probably going to have to. Well, you might have to give up Seth Hernandez in the trade. I think Seth Hernandez is a top 10 prospect. Yeah, he was your first round pick last year, so he would be in the trade.
Yes, that's why I'm saying Keller, because you bring Hernandez up. Or send Chandler. If they're that determined to bring a prospect over, send them Chandler.
Who's the guy back from Tommy John?
I was thinking Jared Jones too.
That's exactly who I was thinking.
Which would break Rich's heart.
Maybe
I'd rather see Keller go than Jones.
Maybe Edward Florentino.
He's a prospect right now too. He's hitting hot down there in Indianapolis.
Possibly. The big thing I'm looking at is you've got Horwitz and Cruz coming back right after the All-Star break. You're not going to have enough positions for players. Ozuna and Spencer Horwitz are going to be out in the cold. So if you could use one or – why wouldn't you want Horwitz? Dude's hitting 280, playing Gold Glove first base. Why would you not want him?
I'll tell you this. I'm so sorry, Adam. I'm looking at the Pirates.
Why wouldn't you want him?
I'm looking at the Pirates' schedule to start the second half, and it's going to be juicy. At Cleveland, New York, Cubs, and Arizona.
You want to see a schedule that opens bad after the break? Look at the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, Dylan, you're looking at the Pirates' schedule after the break. Look at what we did before the break.
Yeah, you just
with that gauntlet that we ran and went 8-5. Including sweeping the Brewers.
I'm just saying we'd have to give up way more than what you're talking to get Mason Miller. I don't care what they traded to get him, Rich. I don't care what they traded to get him.
I don't think it would take.
That was off a crappy A's team. That was off a crappy A's team.
I still don't think it would take more than 2 or 3 prospects and a starting player right now. Not named O'Neal Cruz.
I bet you that's who they want.
There's no way. I wouldn't let that happen.
Then we wouldn't get the best closer in the game.
San Diego's dumping salary. Machado's on the block. Cronenworth's on the block. They're dumping. Bogarts is on the block. They're dumping salary. They're not going to add Cruz.
Well, Xander's not going anywhere. Xander's not going anywhere this year. He's been awful, and plus nobody's going to want that salary.
But I'm just saying, they're all on the block. They were talking the other day about a possible trade with the Yankees to get Machado, which would definitely ramp up their defense. Wouldn't help their sticks any, but it would ramp up their
32?
What's that?
Isn't Machado like 33, 34?
33, but
32. 32, 33?
I think the Yankees need to catch him more than anything offensively because, I mean, I look at New York offensively and that catcher position's weak. Like Ryan Jeffers screams New York Yankee.
Yeah, Machado turns 34 next month. Or no, he just turned 34. I'm sorry, he just turned 34. July
Why
6th.
would you want that old? Why would you? That bat's not doing very good this year.
Got a little hotter.
But that's what I'm saying. They would have a massive upgrade over Ryan McMahon defensively. With the stick, probably not as much. But defensively, huge upgrade. Yeah, I think they're from what I've heard, they're front runners for Jeffers or a trade for Hunter Goodman.
Yeah, but the Rockies aren't going to give up Hunter Goodman. No way.
Well, the Rockies have already said they want Lombard if they're going to give up Goodman.
Yeah. Ken, you there?
I'm here.
So, Rich and I are doing trivia contests on Friday.
Yep.
Who would you put? What would you put the line at for Rich and yours truly?
I don't do lines, so I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not a betting person. I'm not a Vegas betting person. I love to watch my sports. I barely pay attention to lines.
He's just basically asking who has a better chance of winning, him or Rich?
I mean, you both have a good chance of winning. It just depends on what kind of craziness Adam comes up with.
Don't give us rugby questions, otherwise I'm going. Otherwise,
I mean,
I'm going to
like sometimes like Rich's questions are we're all sitting there like, boy, aren't we a bunch of dumbasses? And then sometimes with Rich's questions, like, dude, you're a dumbass for asking us that. And the same thing for you. So I mean, 50-50.
Well, the big thing that I look at with these, what I call team building deals, they're just, some of them I try to make kind of easy just for the simple sake of I give you guys so many hard ones.
Right.
Like the two I'm going to give you at the end, they're both pretty easy.
Well,
I mean,
let's do now before we do these odds makers.
Okay.
Good way to segue.
There are 4 Major League Baseball teams with no duplicate letters in the team name. The team name, not the city, the team name.
Well, the Cubs.
There are 4 MLB team nicknames with no duplicate letters. Name them.
Wait,
Pirates.
nicknames or name?
Pirates.
Huh?
Nickname or name?
The team nickname. The team name, not the city, but the team nickname. Pirates is 1, yes.
Cubs.
Cubs is 2.
Wait, the nickname for the Cubs is the Cubbies. There's 2 B's. That's why I said Cubs.
No,
Mets.
the Chicago Cubs, the Texas Rangers, which isn't
the Red
one
Sox
of them,
would be 1.
Mets, Braves.
How many are there supposed to be?
Yeah, there's no duplicate letters in those 2 teams.
Right. There are 8 total.
Okay.
So the Mets and Braves.
Mets and Braves are 2 of them. We've already given 6 of them. So
Giants.
there's 2 left that you guys haven't done.
Yeah,
3 left. I'm sorry. Giants.
Padres.
Huh?
Padres.
Padres. Yeah, there's 1 left. Same area.
Dodgers.
No.
Oh, Dodgers have 2 B's.
Angels.
Right across town. There you go.
Yeah,
So that's what I mean. It's really not that tough a one. You want the last one? This one's even better. Marcus knows about this one. You guys want this one?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. There are 5 major league teams that do not have the city in their name. Name them.
Who are the Colorado Rockies?
And New York is counted as the city.
Who are the Colorado Rockies?
Colorado is 1.
Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers is 2.
Well, are we back to Florida or Miami?
They're Miami.
Okay, so it takes those two out.
Who are the Arizona Diamondbacks?
That would be 3.
Cleveland. No,
that's the
Jesus
city.
Christ. They're not the Ohio.
Cleveland, the name of the city. It's that one.
The state of Cleveland.
At least I caught myself.
What?
Oh, geez.
You got 2 left.
Rich, what are we going to do with the A's?
I don't even have them listed.
Okay.
For this exercise, they're the Sacramento A's. How about that?
They're in the city. They're in their city.
The Twins.
Yeah, whether they're Las Vegas, Sacramento, or Oakland, it's still
Yeah,
a city.
I was just gonna say Minnesota.
At the same time, Twins. Minnesota Twins.
Minnesota Twins is the 4th one. There's 1 left. This is obviously the toughest one of the 5. You're on mute, Marcus.
I'm gonna do it because I know it. He already named all the other ones. The Washington Nationals.
You know what? Wait a minute. I thought about the Washington Nationals. I discarded because aren't they Washington D.C.?
It's a territory.
Oh yeah, technically it's a territory.
Yeah, remember it's done by England still.
Yeah, but that's fair. Okay, that's a good one. Washington's a good one.
Now, if that would have been for NFL, does
See
the
what I mean?
Patriots
That's not
count
that
as
tough of
New-
a question either, Ken. I mean, in the broad scheme of things, that's
If this would have been the NFL, would the Patriots count with New England as a territory or a colony?
No, it's a region. Yeah,
I
mean it would count, just like you have the
Like the Washington
you have
Commanders?
the Washington Commanders. You've got. Like I said,
the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans, yeah. Is that it?
Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings, that's 5.
Dude, wait. You know what? Hold on, let me say pause for a second. Does Minneapolis St. Paul not want their name on any of their teams? Because all the teams that play out of Minneapolis are the Minnesota whatever.
Except
Minnesota Wild.
The Wild's the only one that plays in St. Paul, which.
But still, the Minnesota Wild.
Yeah, but they don't call us as the Minneapolis St. Paul.
Well, they're wild for not putting Minneapolis in their name.
Yeah, but I guess it's what, those 6 that we just said?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Seattle, San Francisco.
Right, you're doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, Carolina Panthers. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now, what about the Jets and the Giants? Even though they're in New Jersey, but I mean,
they still represent the New York City Metro.
Okay, I figured that.
They would qualify the same way for all 4 sports. So even if we did hockey, it would still be the New York Rangers and Islanders wouldn't.
The New York hockey teams actually play, or their hockey and basketball and baseball are all within the city's limits, are they not?
The Bronx, Queens, and MSG, and then Brooklyn.
Oh,
they're in the New York, New Jersey metro area. In the New York City metro.
Well, the Devils would be the new. Well, now we're going hockey to New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, then you got the Colorado.
Yeah, the New Jersey Devils would be one.
The Hurricanes. They're not the Raleigh Durham Hurricanes.
Oh
no, Carolina Hurricanes, Minnesota Wild,
the Colorado Avalanche.
Yep, Florida Panthers, Minnesota Wild,
the Utah Mammoth,
Carolina Hurricanes,
the Mammoth, Utah Mammoth.
Yeah.
Florida Panthers.
For basketball, you have the Utah Jazz. Another one that they don't want the name of their city in their sport. You know what's funny for Utah? The only team that has the state of the city.
What about the Indiana
Real
Pacers?
Salt Lake. That's it. Everyone else is Utah, but they're Real Salt Lake. All the soccer teams, I think, have the city. No, yeah.
No. Well, they got New England Revolution. That might be the only one.
They're the only ones, yeah. Because everyone else is Columbus Crew.
But I digress. I think most of them are cities, but I think there might be one or at least two with a state name. Including Minnesota United.
Yeah.
Why are all Minnesota sports teams named Minnesota? Why ain't it St. Paul?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like none of them.
You're 10 minutes late on that one, Adam.
Well, dude, then you get to the NWSL. You get teams like Gotham, FC Gotham.
Here, I'll do this one. There are. Hang on, let me make sure. There might be more than there's. One.
Yeah. That is
Shit.
kind of wild to do that, though.
2, 3. There are 4 MLS teams with the state in their name or territory. Can you name them?
The Revolution.
The New England Revolution's 1. Minnesota was 2. We already said Minnesota United. There's 2 more. And one's in the east, the other's in the west.
I don't even know any MLS teams.
You have Seattle, you have Portland, you have LA.
You got the Chicago Fire.
Yep, we just got Lewandowski.
You got
FC Dallas.
You got 2 more, and it's states or regions we've said. But New England is 1, and I said
Carolina or Florida.
DC United.
DC United.
Yeah.
So there's 1 more.
Yeah.
I
don't follow MLS, so
the Colorado Rapids.
Colorado won playing Denver.
I've got one for you guys. You know what? We've done all kinds of all-star trivia. I got one for you guys. All you guys in particular. Name me
Columbus is not the
all-star game.
Hold on, Papa J's off real quick, Dylan. Columbus Crew. That we're talking about state names, Papa J, not capital names.
Yeah, well, they play in Columbus, Ohio.
Right, they're the Columbus Crew.
They would have been the Ohio Crew that would have counted, but they are Columbus Crew.
The Columbus Crew is the Guardians. No, that's.
You won't even get into the NWSL.
All right, Dylan, go ahead.
Okay, I've got one for you guys. You know what? Tonight's the 30th anniversary of the last All-Star game in Philadelphia. So you know what your assignment is, guys? Tell me every All-Star game MVP from 1996 through now, through today.
That's a lot.
2006 was Pittsburgh.
No. Not tell me where the All-Star game was, but who was the All-Star game MVP every year.
I'm not going to know any of that.
I am not. No, I don't. I have no idea. I'll be honest.
Wait a minute. Okay. I mean, I can do some of these, but I can't do all of them.
Still the New York Red Bulls. Sorry.
Michael Young was 2006. I know that.
From
the Rangers.
The only one I remember because they hosted it that year and someone from their team won it that year, Shane Bieber in 2019 because it was in Cleveland.
Correct.
Ripken won it in Baltimore in 01. Jeter won it in 2000.
Yes, Atlanta.
Piazza was 96 because he was in Philly. He was the last time it was in Philly.
Correct.
99 was Pedro.
Correct.
That was in Boston.
Yeah. I'm sure Ichiro has won one at some point. I couldn't tell you when.
2007 San Francisco, only inside the park home run in All-Star game history.
Trout won back-to-back.
Oh, my boy.
I don't remember what years.
The last I remember an Astro getting an MVP, Alex Bregman in 2018.
Yes, that was in Washington.
French Fielder won one.
2011 Phoenix.
What years did Trout go back-to-back?
14 and 15.
14 and 15, okay. Garrett Anderson won one.
2003, same year he won the home run derby in Chicago. And by the way, I'll help you guys. There was no All-Star game MVP in 2002, but we know why. that game ended in a tie.
Right.
What about Eric Hosmer?
I
think he won one.
2016 San Diego.
Yeah, I was gonna say whatever year San Diego hosted it, he got it that year.
Didn't the Alomar brothers win back-to-back years?
97, 98. Sandy won the All-Star Game MVP in Cleveland, and then Robbie won in 98 in Denver.
You said Cal. Vladdy?
2021.
The most obscure one, I'm sure, on your list. Elias Diaz.
2023. I think that was 2023. What was that? I think that was the one he had like a pinch hit home run.
Man,
last year was Schwarber.
Yes, with the home run, with the winning the home run derby after the home run derby. You know what I mean?
Didn't Stanton won it a couple years back?
2022. Yes, sir.
Good call.
John,
I didn't remember his first name. I just remembered his last name.
Yeah. I'll tell you
Didn't
what.
Brian McCann win one?
2010. 2010.
For some reason, that was one of my dad's favorite players, was Brian McCann.
My next door neighbor was a huge BMAC fan, being a Brave fan.
You guys, who else?
I'll give you a hint.
How many do we have left?
Let's see. You have 2004, 2005, 2008, 2009.
04 was Soriano with the Rangers.
That's when he absolutely killed Clemens in Houston. But
yeah.
So you have 2005, 2008, 9, 2012, 2013, 2017, and 2024.
2024? Oh, boy.
And I'll give you a hint on the 2008 one. It went, that game might be the longest All-Star game we'll ever see.
JD Drew?
Yes. At Yankee Stadium. So now 2005, 2009, 2012, 2013, and 2017, and 2024.
Are there any pitchers left on the list?
Yes, one.
He almost had to get one at some point. What about Rivera?
2013, his last season.
Yeah, I figured he had to get one at some point.
That's a pretty good guess.
I'm pretty well tapped outside of that.
I'll give you a hint. The 2005 one, 5 All-Star Game MVP, was a former American League MVP. But it's not A-Rod. But it's not A-Rod.
Couldn't tell you.
Tejada?
Miguel Tejada. 2009. Let me think. Well, he started with one AL East team, and then, well, when he joined another AL East team, he really bombed.
He really what?
When this guy started with one AL East team, he was a speed demon. Then he joined another one and became a bomb.
Carl Crawford.
Yep, in St. Louis. 2012, well, Let me just say, the All-Star game that year was the least of his worries because he would get, well, he would become famous for something that happened on the baseball diamond. Bad, really bad.
I don't have any idea.
Clase?
No. Wollston Clase.
Wander Franco.
No.
That's worse than Clase.
Not Wollston taking steroids.
Yeah, it is. But Wander Franco did? Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't know, man.
20. I'll give you a hint. He started as a Yankee, and his All-Star Game MVP was the same year that his team won the World Champion Series without him. But he was not a Yankee in this year.
Well, 2012, world champions were the Giants. Now all I got to do is figure out who on the Giants roster that year played for the Yankees. Melky Cabrera?
Yes.
That's a complete pull out of the clouds, dude. It only took, 5 hints?
Okay, and this guy would also be bought for steroids.
That's a pretty broad list there, Dylan.
Yeah, don't even say Barry Bonds because he never tested positive.
And he also played for the Yankees, but he was not a Yankee when he hit his home run to win an All-Star game.
Paul O'Neill.
No. 2017. Excuse me.
I got nothing.
Robinson Cano.
Wow.
Let me think. And the 2024 All-Star game. Come on, Rich. You can't get the guy who won the 24 All-Star game in Arlington. He's in the.
That's what I'm sitting here trying to think who it is.
He's been in the trainers. Come on, guys. I've seen him in spring training the last few years.
I have no idea.
Duran?
Jared Duran.
Okay. I don't know why I wasn't thinking him for All-Star MVP.
Not sure either, Rich. Not sure either.
Was that harder than Rich's list?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so damn long.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know the last time I really sat down and said, I'm going to watch an All-Star game.
The last time I
couldn't tell you when
the last time I sat down and watched one was 2018 because Astros had like 5 or 6 guys.
And by the way, the National League has got 1 hit so far.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched one start to finish.
I want to see.
Probably been since I was a kid.
I just want to see how Jordan's doing. He's the only Astro to make All-Star. And
did Ash pitch yet, Rich?
I don't think he did.
What do you mean?
Double check.
Alvarez has had 1 run and 1 hit so far.
Paul Skeens isn't pitching tonight. You know that.
Oh, no. Skeens
right.
Sunday.
Yeah, Skeens is not pitching. Ashcraft has not pitched yet. No.
Yeah, Skeens got me a win on Sunday. Hallelujah. And now he's. I don't know.
Actually, neither has Jacob Latz. Yeah, the AL scored 3 runs in the first and hadn't done a drop since.
Did you guys see it? The Seahawks sold for what, $9.8 billion?
Is that what it was? Is that what the final was?
9.8 billion. They're going to have a one-day owners meeting to vote it. So the question is, that winning the Super Bowl last year, did that become the most lucrative Super Bowl win in NFL history? I would probably say so.
I've got a question.
That they're going for $9.8 billion. That is ridiculous.
I've got a question. Not saying he would. I don't think he would. But if the Seahawks was sold for $9 billion, how much could Jerry Jones get for the Cowboys?
Well, I think that's just because the Seahawks weren't even before this. They were probably around 4 or 5 billion. Now it's 9. I know the Bears are around 8 billion. That's without the stadium. I think the Cowboys are worth more.
Bears, baby.
I got about $40 I'll give him for the Cowboys.
But dude, Seattle was not worth 9.8 billion before that season started last year.
I don't know. The Lakers got 10 billion.
But Seattle worth 9.8.
I don't know. You get the stadium. All of a sudden, you get FIFA rights. You get.
That was going to be my question. Do the Seahawks own the stadium? Because the stadium adds a huge value.
I thought they did.
Do they own? I think they do, but I'm not positive. Because I know, like, the Cowboys own AT&T, obviously.
Right, and everything that comes with it. No, they don't own Lumen. Public ownership.
Oh, wow. So they don't own the stadium?
Nope.
And it still went for almost 10?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think Well, I'm just thinking. Come on, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but
that's a lot of money. You don't even get a stadium with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Billion. So, the Cowboys are worth 13 billion right now. This is according to Grok from Forbes 2025. The Rams were worth 10.5. The Giants 10. New England was worth 9. The Niners 8.6. Eagles 8.3. The Bears 8.2 without a stadium. Well, let me see where Seattle was worth $6.7 billion on the 2025 list from Forbes.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
They made
you paid
$3.2 billion from winning the Super Bowl.
Hey, Ken, can you look up the? Let me see if I could guess the 5. I guess you would say least expensive teams if somebody wanted to sell them.
Well, I've got the list up right now, so go for it. What do you think this is the 2025 Forbes list? The bottom 5. What do you think?
Cincinnati Bengals.
They're 32, worth $5.25 billion.
This one's going to pain me, but the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They are the number 5 of the bottom 5 at number 28 overall, worth $5.6 billion. But they're going to be worth more when their stadium's done. So
the Tennessee Titans.
Not in the bottom 5.
Mm-mm.
The Arizona Cardinals.
Right below the Jacksonville Jaguars at $5.5 billion.
The Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns.
No.
Did I say Arizona?
Yes, you did.
Okay. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Nope. They just got their own stadium. They're worth a lot more.
Yeah, that stadium's worth $5 billion by itself.
Okay. The Chargers being more expensive because they play.
Chargers are worth $6 billion. They're 24 in the league.
Okay. The New Orleans, sorry, Marcus, don't take it personally, but the New
Orleans is 31 at $5.3 billion. You're only missing one team in the bottom 5. This is from the 2025 Forbes list.
Yeah.
This last team is
who are the Dirty Birds?
No.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
The 5 least valuable teams in the NFL.
Oh, it ain't the Saints. They keep renovating the Superdome every other few years.
No, the Saints are 31 of 32 worth $5.3 billion. They don't own the Superdome.
Oh,
they don't.
Tampa.
Nope, not Tampa.
Am I in the right area in the country, or how far am I?
Nope, you're not. This last one will surprise you probably.
Pittsburgh?
Nope.
No.
Pittsburgh's number 17 at 6.5. Buccaneers were 6.6.
Okay. Who are the Detroit Lions?
Yes, they are the last one at number 30 in the league with $5.4 billion. Now, this is from the team valuation from Forbes in 2025. So that number might go up. Let me see. I don't think they put up the 2026 number.
That's crazy. That I
No,
didn't picture the. Well, maybe it's because of the area of Detroit.
I mean, at $9.6 billion, they jump now up to the 4th highest rated valuation until these new valuations come out.
I mean, does it say why Detroit's so low on that list?
I don't think they own Ford Field.
Well, and not to mention,
I don't know
where the stadium is not exactly prime real estate.
I mean, look, if you look at say like teams that don't, like the Bears, when this list came out, do not own a stadium, and they're worth $8.2 billion. The Eagles, they do not own their stadium, worth $8.3. The Niners do not own theirs, worth $8.6. But the Patriots, who own their stadium, only worth $9. But teams that are about to go up in price as well, where are they at? Not the Browns. The Tennessee Titans are worth 6.3. They're going to go up when their new stadium opens. The Minnesota Vikings are only worth 6.25 with that new stadium up there, but I think that's because it's taxpayer owned. The Chiefs at 6.2 billion are going to go up when they get their new stadium.
Is that going to be Chiefs owned or fans owned?
What now?
Is the new Chiefs stadium going to be Chief owned, or is it going to be?
I think
fans?
I don't know. We have to look into that, but still, they'll get a little bit of a bump just because they're playing a new stadium. The Bills own the new Highmark, right? So they were worth 5.95. I think they own most of Highmark. So the new Highmark, they're gonna. I wish our resident Bills fan Jamie was here. He could tell us if they own it. The Panthers, they're about to get a new stadium, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
the Jags
in the next couple of years
they're worth 5.6. So even if you don't own the new stadium you're building, you're going to see a price bump because you're a new building. But Detroit's kind of like a rundown city to begin with. That might be part of it.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was just saying, Ken.
And this is the 2025 list, so we'll see what changes in the 26. But I mean, that's a huge jump. I mean, they're jumped over $3 billion after winning the Super Bowl. I mean, that is quite the price jump.
Yeah. Guys, I got to bug out of here.
All right.
Me too. I got it.
I was just ready to say we ready to call.
All right. So for Marcus, the Bear, Adam, Big Rich, the Big D, thanks for hopping in. Open Sports Mic. Hopefully we tested each other's trivia. Rich, I thoroughly wish you all the best on Friday night. And by the way, you can hear Rich and Adam Steel City Sports Talk tomorrow. 10 the Bear, what is it? Noon Eastern, Monday through Friday?
No, it's 10 a.m. Central.
Okay, so sorry, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock Central, Monday through Friday.
You can catch it at Ken Bear Fan on X, which is right there.
And by the way,
you're back to your old count. That's awesome.
And by the way, you can also hear Marcus. I think Marcus, you have a show coming out this Thursday night talking McNeese State.
Yep, Thursday at 9 p.m. Central. Previewing the McNeese Cowboys, talking the MLB draft, who LSU got drafted, who the Astros picked up. Talk all-star shit, the Astros' horrific first half of the season, highlights and numbers, and that's about it.
And then I hope to have shows Wednesday and Thursday. I'm trying to get somebody for a draft on DraftKings draft on tomorrow, and then I've got my buddy from the UK joining me for a World Cup final preview, hopefully on Thursday. What in the world is Coleman San Diego doing?
What do you mean?
That's a cornhole board. That's the cornhole board.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I already saw that.
Yep.
I need one sent to me. How much? 50 fucking billion?
We'll talk after the show. I can talk to you guys, see if we can make us some more.
By the way, I need to get back and finish Jason's intro.
Okay, so
Jason has a show out Friday at 5:30 his time, so 8:30 our time.
I thought it was 5 o'clock his time, 8 o'clock all the time.
I think it said 5:30. But anyway, Jason has his first show ever coming out on Friday between 5 and 5:30, and then trivia following or maybe during the show.
I'm gonna check Jason's show out. I gotta see him talk his Dodgers and see what he says.
I think it's gonna be very good, boys.
It's been a long time coming. It's for him to have his own show. He's ready.
3 years. 3 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
But hey, it's finally coming.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But all right, boys. Anyway, Dylan did a great outro, and we are out.